gallo!
What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in this video, I'm going to be making my prediction on who I think is going to win the IBF World Championship fight at 140 pounds between Subriel Matias and Liam Paro. Alright guys, before I give my prediction, I want to let Subriel Matias fans know and Liam Paro fans know that I'm a fan of both fighters. This is actually going to be my first video where I actually make a prediction. So this prediction isn't based on any hate, no vitriol. I don't want any of these guys to get hurt. It's strictly based off of advice my father once gave me regarding gambling. He told me, Johnny, never bet with your heart, always bet with your wallet. And based on that advice, I'm doing this video and letting you know why I think this fighter is going to win and why I think the other fighter won't win. Firstly, let's talk about Subriel Matias. When we talk about him, we always must bring up that 100% knockout to win ratio. 20 wins, 1 loss. He avenged his only loss, and every single one of his wins is via knockout. He's an orthodox fighter. We know what he wants to do. It's no secret. He wants to get you out of there. His head movement isn't the best in the world, but he's ranked #1 in the world for a reason. Go look at the rankings. There isn't one fighter ranked higher than him. Also, what he has going for him, it's a homecoming of sorts. He's fighting this fight on his home soil, around his people, some of the most proud boxing fans in the world. You'd have to be hard-pressed to find a guy to come into Puerto Rico and win. It reminds me of when Conor McGregor had his first huge card in Ireland. This is before he became a world champion. And he gets the victory, and all of his buddies were on that fight card. And he's talking to the guy in the middle of the ring, and he said something along the lines of, you're gonna have to be a pretty special talent to come into Ireland and beat one of us. He was like, it's a clean sweep from the Irish. And he was right. Everybody on that fight card from Ireland won that night. Same goes true with Subriel Matias when you're thinking about Liam Paro coming all the way from Australia, the prodigy, 24 wins, a fighter who doesn't take a step back, a slick southpaw with a high ring IQ. The thing Paro has going for him is he's never lost before. The kid doesn't know what it's like to quit. The last thing he's gonna do is go in there and give up on himself. So it's gonna be a high-level chess match for as long as it takes. It's gonna be a shootout. I think it's gonna be a banger. I don't think there's gonna be that much of a feeling out process. When you look at the predictions from Vegas and the odds makers, they have Paro going into Puerto Rico as a 6-1 underdog. Is there a reason for this? I think there is. When you look at the list of Aussie fighters over the last few years, big Australian opportunities for boxing on the international landscape, it's tough for them to travel across the world and get victories. In most recent memory, we have to think about Tim Tszyu. Before Tim Tszyu, think about what happened to Liam Wilson. Before Liam Wilson, think about George Kambosos did go to Vegas to get a victory and bring all those belts back home, but think about his recent failures over his last few fights coming back to Australia. I think there's something in the zeitgeist of boxing when we think about momentum, whether positive or negative, and I put all that together. I put the trip that Paro has to make going to Puerto Rico. I put Subriel Matias' homecoming in Puerto Rico. When I think about skills and the physicality, I like how they match up. But boxing isn't always about those physical attributes. A lot of things go into a fight. Where's the kid's head at? What's the energy of the crowd? What are the lights playing on the effect and the outcome of this fighter's performance? All in all, put all that rolled up together, I'm putting my money on, and I think Subriel Matias will beat Liam Paro. Guys, if you disagree with me, put it in the comment section below. I don't care if I get bashed. Just remember this, I'm a Liam Paro fan. I'm not saying he stinks. I'm not saying he's getting washed. With my money, I gotta listen to my dad. Bet with your wallet, not your heart. I'm going with Matias.